Alright, in this next realist example, we're going to jump into the system and create mailing labels. Easiest way to do that and customize the search so that you can pick exactly what you want to filter, go here where you see My Search. Now once you click on My Search, you're going to notice a section here that says Saved Searches, and Realist has provided automatic search templates that we can use by clicking on this section here where you see select. From there, move down, and then you have a couple of different options already built in. We have a general search that we can use. We have an owner seller search, MLS search, and distressed property search. Alright, for this example, we're going to click on owner seller search, and then when I do that, it's going to add fields that I can use, such as owner name, mailing address, mailing zip, mailing address state, foreign country, phone number, property address, owner occupied, and if we want to search by seller name, we can plug in the name of the seller located right here, and then all property available that they have will show up within our results on the right side of the page. So again, we're going to create mailing labels. What we're going to go ahead and do is focus on absentee owners for this example. I'm going to come over here where we see owner occupied. I'm going to select specifically no, meaning the owner of the property does not live in the property. We're going to go ahead and select no. And what we're going to go ahead and do is add an additional field that's going to save us some time. I'm going to come over here where you see customize search. All right, and for this example, what we're going to go ahead and do is add the field city. And then from there, we're going to scroll down and also select a useful field by the name of subdivision, located right here. I'm going to give that a click. And then once I add the fields that I want to use to filter, we're going to move down here and then click on apply. And then once you customize your search and you set up the filters that you want, you can save your search by clicking on the save button here, and then you can name it. For example, I'm going to say absentee owner search filters, and then click on save. Once you do so, you can find any of your saved search filters located here under saved searches, and then we have the one we just added, absentee owner search filter, right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to create mailing labels. Alright, for this one, we're going to select specifically owner occupied. I'm going to say no, meaning they are absentee owners, they do not occupy the property. And then for this example, we're going to isolate and then look at very specific subdivisions, meaning communities, and of course looking at condo buildings. From there, I'm going to click on select from list. Alright, and then from there I'm going to type in, for example, 50 Biscayne. They are 2 condo towers. And then once I click on the magnifying glass, it's going to show me all of the different subdivisions that captures the word 50 Biscayne within it. Alright, from there I'm going to click on 50 Biscayne condo, click on apply. Alright, and then from there I'm going to click on search, and the system will provide me all of the condo units where the owner is not occupying these properties. Alright, from there, before you create the mailing labels, we want to be sure to not send a piece of mail to someone that is already working with a realtor. An easy way to filter your results is by clicking the second MLS listing indicator button located right here. What that will do is put anything that's on the market for sale in the green section, which will let us know that they are in active status. Alright, as I move down, we're going to also see expired listings and some that were recently sold, as you can see. Alright, so what we want to do is create mailing labels to, from here what we want to do is create mailing labels to homeowners that do not have listings in the MLS. What we're going to first do is click the very first square here located in the top left corner. What that will do is unselect all properties. And then what I can do is, for example, come down to select property from 43 and then down. I'm going to select up to 14 property for this, and then from there what we want to go ahead and do is create those mailing labels. We're going to go down here in the bottom right corner and click where we see labels. Okay, and then from there you can create your mailing labels by either selecting Avery 5160, Avery 5161, Avery 5162. We're going to go ahead and use the industry standard, which is Avery 5160, and then move down and then choose the letter case. I would recommend using mixed cases instead of using capital letters. Moving down, we also have choose the address type. This one's super duper important, especially when you're doing the type of search that we're doing, where we're looking at absentee owners. What we're going to go ahead and do is select for this example, use tax billing address. What that will do is provide us with the actual address of the property owner because they are not occupying these units. Or if we want to send a mailer directly to the potential renter of the unit, we can select use property address instead. This would be a great option if we want to target the renter and then maybe try to turn them into a buyer. All right, from there, we're going to go ahead and select show current owner. For this example, we will also include foreign addresses, and I will tell the system to also eliminate duplicate labels as well. Another thing to keep in mind is you can create up to 5,000 exports using the Realist system each month, and the amount that you can generate resets at the first of each month. All right, from there, what we have at the bottom is use all remaining to export. What this will do is allow us to use all 14 that's available, or if we want to only generate some of the 14 that we've selected, we can include export range. And then, for example, I could tell the system to only generate the first 10. All right, for this example, we're going to generate all 14 records that I selected. I'm going to move up to use all remaining to export and then click on create. One thing to keep in mind when you generate labels in Realist is you may have a pop-up blocker. Make sure that you do not block pop-ups within the Realist system, or you can come directly up here. This will also allow you to open up the mailing labels that you've generated, located right here. All right, I hope you found these tips helpful. You can find more tips like this by going to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/miamitrainers for more additional content.